Morning peeps, it's cleanup day. Sam and I are heading down now. We're going to meet up with, I think we're actually with the Redland Bay crew, I think. Not too sure. But yeah, we're heading down now. I can't remember the name of the place. I would mispronounce it if I try, but it's a set of rocks. We're going to head down there, pick up some rubbish, clean up for half a day, and then I think there's a big gathering in the end. Thank you night or something, not too sure. Yeah, go from there. At the moment, the tide's just going down, so the actual the beach is a little bit chaotic. It's quite soft, quite mushy, but luckily we're driving a tank. Yeah. Heading to the cleanups. Sam's driving, smashing the beaches. Tank's doing awesome. We're actually behind a massive line of forward drive, so I'm kind of hoping we're all actually going to the same place because we don't actually know where we're going, and due to having no phone reception, we can't use the GPS coordinates to tell us where we're going exactly. So we're just going to follow everyone until we see a big cleanup near some rocks, because that's apparently where we're cleaning up. 2 kilometers down from something rocks. But yeah, we'll see how we go. In the meantime, enjoy the view. We think we've found the right crew. We all seem to be going in the right direction, and we're going to somewhere called, I don't know, Nkgala Rocks or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to take a gamble and say they're the Nkgala Rocks. I think just for now on, we should just all call it the Nkgala Rocks, even that's not how you pronounce it, because I think that's awesome. But yeah, I think we're in the right spot. We just randomly started following this crew, and I think it's actual crew we're supposed to follow. It's a beautiful spot, though.
Yeah. That's lovely, that water.
Yeah.
Sitting there.
You can actually, because yeah, if you have a look, it actually creates all these little tiny little swimming holes. So, high tide on the tide out would actually be lovely to sit in there. Sun's out, which is nice, although I probably would have preferred it to be cloudy today, now that we're doing the actual cleanup today. Because Sam and I are gingers, so our worst enemy is above us. Wow, lots of fun.
That's why you get skin checks all the time.
That is true.
Be sun smart.
Sun smart, people. Slip, slop, slap, sun smart. Get yourself looked at.
Get a chook to look
Get
at.
get a chook looked at.
Okay.
Get yourself nude in front of a doctor. Get him,
No,
to,
you
look,
just get
get him to look at all your bits. Get all right up there. Just make sure it is a doctor. I'm not going to fall for that 3 times in a row. Kidding. I'll always fall for it. Alright, we are about to start the cleanup. Turns out that wasn't the crew we were supposed to be following. But we randomly stopped to say hello to our Eneos crew, who are down there. And then coincidentally, we found the sign that says where our group is supposed to be. So we're here cleaning up. And yeah, gonna smash it. Sam is looking stylish. Ew. And I fortunately don't have a high vis, so that's the way it is. But there is a shitload of rubbish in this area, so we're gonna get into it. Don't know how much I'm gonna bother recording as we're going, because there's a fair bit we need to do, but I'll keep the camera with me. Anything cool happens, I'll let you know. Bye. Tell you what, there is so much rubbish on the beach. And most of it's really tiny, but then you go up in these little creeks. Look at this. It's got massive amounts of rubbish everywhere. Big and small. Got it all up in there. Oh wow, I mean that is dreadful. Huh. Don't know if I'm gonna get in there though. We'll have a look, we'll have a see. But yeah, there's so much rubbish. I've almost filled up in a bag already, look. Look at that. That's already full. And just in this one little spot here, I reckon we've got half a bag worth. Amazing. Oh, back to it. Just about to go back to the dump site and some more. Anyone want a paddle? $50. Don't lowball me. I know what it's worth. That's a classic, that one.
I don't know if it's going to fit in the car.
Yeah, easy.
Oh, God.
Hang on, I'll come back, give you a hand. I tell you what though, that was pretty hard slog and very, very hot. Because yeah, I'll start to come out.
Hey guys, so we've just dropped off our rubbish and we did, how many kilos was it?
I think it was just under 36, or maybe it was 36. I can't remember the exact amount, but it was 36 point something. Anyway, with just the two of us, they were quite impressed, especially when they found out that that was 36 kilograms from essentially one creek mouth, which is quite scary.
Yeah.
How much rubbish that was, but
Terrible.
we just had a look at what other people are dropping off. People had like what? There was an awning. There was what was the other one? Ironing board.
Ironing board, yeah.
Ironing
that's
board.
Weird. I mean, who does ironing in the ocean?
Just chill out, people. Rich people.
Lots of golf balls.
Lots of golf balls. So all you rich people, stop playing golf and hitting the balls
Into
off
the
your yacht.
ocean.
We all want to do it, but you shouldn't.
Bad. But actually, the sad thing is there was so many little bits of plastic. So from bottles, from plant pots, from so many different things that's just broken up and so tiny, and yeah, it's really sad. The fish eat them and the turtles and all that.
Well, that's it. They're actually
So
finding
much.
the microplastics inside the
So
fish
much.
they're catching. So it's just absolute shit. There's no need for it.
We didn't even touch the surface at all, and they did like 6 ton yesterday on the island.
5 point something ton yesterday.
Yeah.
Last year, they did a total over the 2 days of 6 point something tons.
So we're gonna
Easily
smash
double it.
which is not good, but
Easy.
good at the same time. So,
Yeah, well, that's
yeah.
it's true. It's,
I mean,
it's
how do
good and
you-
it's not.
How do you do that? But yeah.
But that being said, next year we'll have more tankers with us, I'm hoping, and more cannonballers.
Yeah.
It was a bit hard this year, obviously, because the club didn't become an official club in time, and you have to be part of an official club to be able to go along to these things. But next year, I reckon we'll definitely represent. I reckon we'll easily get at least 10. I want 10 people to come along.
Putting it out there.
Yep. Laying down the challenge.
Yeah. Minimum 5 cars, 10 people.
Yep. Make it easy. Minimum 5 cars. I'd like to see 10 cars.
I think that might be a bit ambitious,
No.
do you think?
If you don't do it, it means you hate Earth.
Yeah, okay. That's a bit
It's funny.
hardcore.
But yeah, no, just remember, if you do this next year, even though the time of the year is quite chill, it's still hot. That sun packs a huge amount of heat, and the UV index is quite high today. Yes, I know, I'm a ginger, that's how I know, but still, just make sure you bring sunscreen, slip, slop, slap, sun safety, sun smart.
Yeah.
Hashtag don't get cancer.
Thanks, guys.
Eli Creek, finally doing it. Although I may not survive, I got bitten by something and I think it was a scorpion. I could die. It's the truth. No, it's the truth, I could die. But for all of you, all ones and ones that follow us, I'm doing this for you, baby. Alright, let's go have a look. Alright peeps, that was Eli Creek. We're going to go find somewhere else to have a bit of a swim. We didn't swim in there, A, we didn't bring down our tube, but also we, well, it was really cold, super cold. Also update on my scorpion slash spider slash snake bite. I think it might have just been a wasp or a bee, I'm not too sure. I'll keep you all posted because I know that's what you're really interested in. And I'll show you my toe later on because it looks pretty swole, bro, but not in a good way. Yeah, we're gonna go try and find a little puddle somewhere we can go for a swim. And then we have our, I think it's the volunteers thank you evening starting at about 5-ish, I think it is. But we're gonna get there about 3 so we can have a look at all the stands, all the sponsors there, guys like Kick Ass, and I couldn't even tell you who the other people are, there are so many of them. But yeah, so we'll probably check in then, I think. Right, latest. Alright, we are heading into the cathedral. We're going to get a couple of drinkies and just relax for a while waiting for the social event to happen this evening. But as we were waiting to come in, we noticed coming up behind us this beast. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, the power! Now that is a good looking vehicle. I do really like the Alphas, they look awesome. I cannot wait for the plugins to come in, and I really, really hope they bring out the XSR variant. They are stunning. They're just such cool looking cars, and to have a proper plug-in Alpha, absolute mint. Alright, we have just arrived, so we're going to park up and get ourselves a couple of drinkies. Bye. Alright, we're just doing freebie handouts. Apparently someone found a robot arm. That's pretty intense. We found a broken oar, that's it.
I can't believe nobody wants to
I mean, can we just lie?
You found it?
All right. Bye-bye, Gary. It's been awesome. Bye-bye, dingoes. It's been a brilliant time. Everything's all dirty and sandy. I don't even think you can see me through the f***ings. There we go. Let's do that. All packed up, ready to go. We're tired, we're dirty, we're sandy. Looking forward to a proper shower. Gonna scrub my beard. Whew. It's been a great place though. Absolutely phenomenal. All right, catch you later. Very sad. We're leaving. Heading onto the barge. I really want to stay here for another 10 days. That'll make me happy. Here we go. Looks like we should make it onto this barge as well, so not waiting. Nice. We're leaving as well. Bye bye island. Bye Gary. Bye dingoes. Bye. Alright, that's a wrap for us on Gari. It was an awesome time. Massive shout out to Clean Up Gari. It was a huge event, much bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Well organised.
Well organised.
Well executed.
Massive shout out to the sponsors. I mean, there was like 74, 75 individual raffle prizes to be won.
We didn't win any. So
we didn't win any, so it was obviously rigged because they hate Chinese cars. But also, was Mad Matt as well. Massive shout out to him. He was the MC. Don't know how his voice didn't give way. I would have croaked it just trying to read out the raffles.
You did a great job.
Very good job. Good sense of humour the entire time. Kept it up. Congrats to all the people who won the prizes, because there were some bloody good prizes. But you know, there's thousands and thousands of dollars worth of prizes. It was absolutely phenomenal. Again, they hate Chinese cars, that's why we didn't win any. But yeah, no, it was a really great weekend. Really well organised. Next year, I'm putting we're throwing down the gauntlet. There's no excuses next year. The Queensland, so the GWM Tank Club is up and running.
5.
So
5.
I want 10. I want 10 cars.
I say 5 cars. 10 would be amazing. But
Would be amazing.
Let's get at least 5.
We need to do better. We need to show up. We need to beat the patrol guys. We need to beat all the other clubs. We need to. So one of them, just themselves, one club brought in over 1 ton of rubbish. So putting it this way, Sam and I did 40 kilos between the two of us. Now, admittedly, we also didn't have any. We didn't get any bags.
So we had to improvise.
We weren't given any bags. Hey, Greg. So we had to go steal some from the Enios crew. Then when we went to go, I guess, hand them in, we're kind of going to get some more, but then we'll wait in, and that sort of felt like that was that. But yeah, look, overall, great weekend. Definitely going to come back next year. We might try and stay in a different area again next year, just to see what other areas we can hook at. And you know what? Maybe we can get some time off work next year. Hopefully we're not so busy next year. Get some time off and maybe just stay on for like an extra week. Just explore more of the island. Who knows? But yeah, love the place. To answer the question that's been asked, is Gari Fraser better than Moreton Island? The answer is you cannot compare the two. They are totally different. Size-wise, for one thing, you just can't compare them. They're just totally different. Moreton is easier in the fact that it's smaller. It also has its own little champagne, pools, it's mountains and stuff like that, the Cape, the whatever, but you actually just can't compare the two. They're too different. I would say Moreton is better for a small trip, and Gari is better for a larger trip, but there's so much to see here, and it's just beautiful, and everything's amazing. But yeah, so that's us. Next time you see us, well, we could be somewhere very special, hopefully.
Got something big planned.
We have something big planned. We're going big.
So we will
Tell you that.
Find out soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not into sure when we can actually tell you, to be honest, guys. So we'll do that later. Bye.